Well, hello, Glue Troopers. Max of Max's Models doing a road build on this Lindberg 148 scale Stuka, which came in the value pack, which includes a 148 scale ME262. I thought they were 172nd scale because I'm a self-appointed model expert that doesn't actually have to read the side of the box where it says 148. It turned out to be a little bigger than I expected. But anywho, once I got the box cracked open, I decided it was time to get going, but I wasn't going to have the time to do both of them. The models are bagged separately, although for some reason the canopies and a wing section on each were loose. But other than that, it was all there. And they had a cartograph decals, pretty decent instruction sheet. Two models, it's nicely organized, no problems. Good artwork to show you how everything's supposed to go together. And they're fairly straightforward kits, so it's not much of a problem, including good diagrams on where the decals go. These are pretty much your standard Lindberg kits. The Stuka is kind of the one with the bobbed wingtips. I think that's the JU87 R2 version. A little bit of flash, not a lot. The pressings are overall pretty good. They're rather large injection gate marks that need to be sanded down, but profile looked good. The kit was straightforward. The parts fit okay. The fuselage halves required a little bit of pressure there on the nose section, but the back end went together to the point you almost wouldn't need any putty or anything. I do like that it has the kind of propeller that you can build separately and then glue in afterwards. It makes it a lot easier to detail it separate from the airplane. Have a two-piece rudder, but a one-piece horizontal stabilizer, which is a little interesting. But the wings, of course, are the two halves plus the separate aileron and flaps like the Stuka had. And once I got it, the wings and fuselage and everything put together, I was able to just press fit things into place for a few photographs. They had to be disassembled to go back in the box for shipment. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have any time to get to the ME262, and I had to go ahead and, of course, break everything back down to get in the box, as I mentioned, a little bigger than I expected. It's interesting, the box has artwork on both the inner and outer boxes or side panels, which is a nice touch. All in all, this kit was actually better than I expected it to be, although it's still a pretty basic Lindberg kit. I do appreciate that the seats go in from the top with alignment pins that mount from the top. Even though it's not the most accurate looking thing, it does make it easy to build. I believe this would be a great kit for someone who's just getting into modeling. The parts fit without any argument to speak of. It's easy. You can pre-paint a lot of parts and then insert them. It's set up that way with both the crew members and the propeller. And just a pretty straightforward kit, a reasonable representation of the airplane. I'm not entirely sure how accurate those wingtips are. They do sort of look like the wingtips from the JU87 that's in the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, which I believe is an R2 trope version. But like I say, better than I expected, and a great kit for someone that's either just getting back into modeling or someone who's new to it. I look forward to getting to the ME262 when I get home. So that's what we have for today. It's all packed up and ready for shipment back to the house. Well, I didn't have any time to get the video out yesterday. I'm trying to rush through it now. Got to run. Guys, take care of yourselves. And as always, model on.